Something I think would actually be cool for this show. At the very end, this Sith guy is just one of the stragglers that Plagueis was entertaining to possibly make his apprentice. And then, of course, he chose Palpatine. So in the Plagueis novel, there were 7 other dark side Sith wannabes, acolytes, you could say, that Plagueis was going to potentially take under his wing. But he was going around and like trying to vet out which one's the best. He landed on Palpatine, of course, because he's the best, but he ended up, like eating these other guys because there can only be 2. What if this dude is one of those guys? And just for the sake of theorizing, just for the sake of, going back to the kind of like what I do. What if this dude is one of those guys and Plagueis ends up showing up at the end and like gets so pissed off at this dude and he's like, you know what? You have been revealing yourself to the Jedi and it's time for you to now die. And like eviscerates, just annihilates this guy. I could get behind that. I could be like, all right, yeah, this dude deserved it. But that does not excuse the fact that we haven't seen a Sith for 1,000 years because now we have, right? And everyone's saying that, oh, the Sith didn't exist. It's not a Sith. It's Dark Jedi. Dude literally calls himself a Sith. Now, some people might be arguing, and I love playing devil's advocate in my own sentiments. Well, he might be mocking the Jedi and saying, well, to you, I'm a Sith. Well, a Sith is a point of view. I'm sure to the Jedi, a Sith is a Sith, and I'm sure to the Sith, the Jedi are the bad guys. We could say that. Maybe he's a Knight of Ren. Maybe he's I don't know, right? But he literally says to you, I'm a Sith. So, even the Jedi Council admits that Darth Maul, because he had a red lightsaber, is a Sith. They don't know anything about him. They just say, okay, he's a Sith. All right, cool. So what do we do? How do we kill him? So if that were to happen in the end, him being one of the acolytes of Plagueis, perhaps, then I could be like, all right, you know what? That's kind of interesting, and he kills them. It still would not excuse the fact that we have Jedi that have seen a Sith. Unless every single one of them die. Okay. But then we have the other problem that the Sith, someone has killed Jedi, like 8 Jedi Masters. 8 Jedi? What, did these dudes just all of a sudden disappear and like Yoda and Ki-Adi-Mundi? Yeah, Ki-Adi-Mundi, he's in on it. All of these other Jedi Masters of the High Council, they're not going to wonder what happened? Oh, you know what? They just took a leave of absence. They don't really care. They just, they're on vacation. They're on hiatus. They had enough of the Jedi stuff. They put up their lightsaber and they're now selling Dawa juice at Dex's Diner. No, I don't really think so. So, that could be one of the cool ways they could, like, kind of make something like, all right, this guy wasn't the main. There's still so many problems with it, so much lore breaking, so much stuff that just doesn't add up for The Phantom Menace, which completely goes against what George had written and wrote when he was writing Episode 1 back in, I think, 94. 95? There's a lot already. The damage has been done. It's irreversible in that sense. So anyone saying this and that, no. You cannot reverse what has now happened. These Jedi are they're dead. They're going to disappear. How is that? And they have lightsaber wounds in them. No. So you can't bring their bodies back, nothing. So, if they want to bring back Plagueis, have him kill this dude, that's kind of cool. But, just because it ties in to the Plagueis novel. But as for saving any lore whatsoever, no.
You are mistaken.
Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. But at least something. Just my thoughts, sentiments. Have a good day.